Share Bear, good to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're staying warm. Not working too hard. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm just goofing off. I don't know. I know you were here for a little while, but I don't know if you were here yesterday. All of a sudden, all my tools started getting all screwy and stopped them working. And my from all the snow melting, something was grounding out on a wire, and the whole house was flickering and all kind of. My husband had to spend hours fixing it. So I'm pretty sure it's all fixed now. It's been working all morning, all night, so I just haven't tested it out here. Maybe it should work. Oh yeah. I have some of these really pretty crawly ridge agates that I've been wanting to polish, but I don't want to polish them flat. I want to polish them like this naturally so they keep their natural shape and form and the druzy crystals that are on them. So I've been going to experiment with using my drill and these other attachments that I have for my Dremel. Let's see if this works. Made like a floppy sander. Just don't know if I'll be able to get enough pressure with it. I'm not really sanding with it. I'm just kind of doing a buff and polish, so I shouldn't have to put too much pressure on it. Seems to be working. Start it higher. I'm going to lower grit. I was just checking to see if this one will work. So, it seems to be working. I don't know what happened to the weather. I thought it was supposed to be warm today, and it changed, but on a good note, the next 2 days it's supposed to be like 75. Super excited about that. hubs off to do this. Drop that little teeny tiny screw. You work at home, right? Wish they'd cut them so the numbers would show. They cut out the little circles and then you can't read the numbers on the back. Yeah, I think that's 2 something there. 180. Want to start out at 80 or 180, either one, because it's already been, it was tumbled partially before I got it in the mail, before it was given to me. So it's got maybe like a 240 would be good to start with. If I could find one, there we go. So that is the 240. This one is 600. Might actually be better. 600. These are 600. They just come to you when you order them. They just come in a bag loose. Like, well, I'm sure you could order them from a different company and they would probably come packaged differently. I just ordered some of these super cheap ones. 800. 800. 600. If I would have known they were going to come like this, I could have just cut my own sandpaper out. Would have been cheaper. Anna would have known what they were instead of guessing. Alright, 1200. What's this? 1200. Because these are too. It might be 1000. Do this before they blow all off of here. 240, 600. I think that's what I grabbed. Yeah. There. Now I got them in a little bit of an order. Yeah, I've got some other agates like this too that I've already shaped using my Dremel, but I want to bring them to a nice polish, but I don't want them to be flat. So I figured I would try this and see if it works. Oh, that was a 2000. Put that back in. Oh, that's why that feels so smooth. Oh, I think this is the one that I want. It doesn't feel like it. Make my own little hole in there. Yeah, up until now, I've always polished everything, kind of just faced everything and gave it a flat polish. I've done a few beveled edges and stuff like that, but I haven't done any domed pieces similar to like cabochons or anything like that, so I wanted to try it out. Like I said, this Crawley's Ridge agate here, I definitely want to keep that front part with those bugs right there that are covered with the druzy. So I want to try and get a little bit of polish or a little bit of shine on the rest of it. you doing? Okay, thank you, Share Bear. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's a little better. I hope you're having a good day so far, Plywood. Could probably tumble this and get a similar effect, but like I said, I don't want to lose those bugs with all those little crystals in there. I'm just not a big fan of tumbling, plus I haven't had very good luck with it either. I used to think, yeah, pshaw, anybody could tumble a rock. Boy, did I eat my words. It is not as easy as it looks. I'm just going along the edges there and hitting my banding that I want to shine. Look at my spray bottle. There it is. I should have finished that one first. Closer to being done than this one is. This one I just picked it up and started testing it to see if it was going to work what I wanted it to do. crawly ridge agates are just so pretty. All these bands in here. Miles, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I only have it on my left hand, and so I'm not too worried about catching any, like catching it in my device. But yeah, usually I don't work with them on for that reason. It's really not even that chilly out. I don't need it on. I just got my hands wet earlier. And it's got me chill. But yes, you are definitely right. In fact, I think I'm gonna, instead of starting this one, since I know that's gonna work what I want it to work, I'll finish this one. This one's already shaped. We'll keep connected with you. I'm learning about semiconductors, dry ice with the kids in the kitchen. Oh, super cool. Thank you. Do you have a YouTube channel? Where? Oh, it's on there already. Duh. Alright, so I think so I have this one in the shape I want. Let me see how this grit is on here. I wish I knew what grit these was. I should have Googled it. What these pink ones are. This one is a piece of agatized wood, so I'm trying to make sure I stay with the wood grain. That would be pretty cool to watch. I'll try to remember to check out and see if you have a channel after my live is over. I don't know what grit this pink one is, so I'm just going over it real quickly before I move up to that next one, because this kind of feels like it's a, I don't know, maybe close to a 180 or 240, something like that. 200. It's really not taking a lot off, but I definitely could feel it smoothing out a little bit. I don't expect a showroom or mirror polish on this. I mean, it's an agate, so it should polish fairly well, but with it being rounded in different areas and me being new to that shape and polishing it, I don't expect, you know, a super awesome outcome. More learning experience for me. See some more of those beautiful bands and grain coming through. Probably a little too dark for you guys to be able to see. Real pretty smoky blue-gray. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of chat. Okay. If you have any visual work you would like to add to the live stream playlist or the future music videos, please let me know and I'd be happy to add it with your permission to share your work. Like whatever you're excited about in life, make music and thus have make videos. Sometimes I don't visuals or a good camera, and I'd be kind of quiet type, so I can showcase your wonderfulness with maybe a little gift of music, like a recipe, something works well together. Maybe show in the background and the show is over. Can you see it okay? From here? Sorry, the chat must have froze up because I just got all the chats in at one time. I'm on a not so great rural connection with the internet, so it's kind of come and go. Yeah? Okay. Cool. This is why I don't have any fingernails left. I use them on these pads all the time. Don't need to go get my nails done, that's for sure. Oops. I'm not sure what you meant by the music and the collabs. So you make music for people to use in their videos? Is that what you're saying? The best part of winter, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a whole new respect for people that tumble rocks after I tried it. That's for sure. Definitely not easy. I wish it wasn't so overcast out here. I don't think, I do have the one LED light, but I don't think that, because it's not dark enough, that it would make a difference. Yeah, I make music. When I just upload music, it doesn't give views because people like need videos. I get it. I experience some songs both ways. What's your experience with visuals? I like gems and such. I think most people probably do like shiny things. Just something to think about. No big deal. Some people don't like free promotion ideas. That's cool. You probably know to use crystals for radios and the other lighters too. The electric spark is a crystal getting smacked and sparkling. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, like our TVs and stuff. A lot of them have quartz in them and agates. I don't know what the industrial used to do for that either. I mean, because it's similar to quartz. One is a microcrystalline quartz, and then the other one is like a silica. So I don't know what they use it for. Now I'm curious. I'll have to look it up when I go inside. I know I was watching a special one day. I can't remember what it was now, but a lot of. Oh, I remember now. It was after that storm hit in on the northeast coast up there in the Carolinas and stuff. That's what was it, Sandy, or there was a really bad storm that hit there the last couple years, and it took out a lot of their crystal mines. And I watched a documentary style. It wasn't a full movie, but it was this. It was about an hour long. That went into how the quartz is in the that they use it for the TVs and like you were talking about electrical stuff, electronics, which makes perfect sense because a lot of people use them for spiritual healing as well for the electrical runs through them, different ailments and stuff. But agate? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it would be fairly close because it's one step away from the quartz, microcrystalline quartz. So maybe they use that too in the same manner. Okay. All right. What do I want to use next? This one. Nope. I think that one's gonna be too rough. I've got cases and cases of tips. What's going on here? You want to go inside? Okay, hold on. Let me let my dogs in, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. I don't know if this is going to work or not because my internet usually can't handle two devices attached at once. So, good afternoon, Zach. Good to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're staying warm and safe. Alright, let's see. Alright. Yeah, see, it says that they're marked, but I can't see any marks on these. And I've had several different ones. They've got to be like a 60 or something because they're super coarse. And these other ones aren't marked either, but they are color coded. So let's see. Pink, blue, and let's see, we'll call that brown. Pink one is aluminum oxide. Blue one is stone glass, ceramics, porcelain. The brown one, casting from flash metal. Yeah, the blue one does work a lot better. That makes sense as far as shaping goes. That one's a silicon carbide. Can't believe that actually worked. assumed the brown ones were for wood since they were brown. That one. Need a large one there. See, these ones feel a little lighter, I think.
You got cigarettes today?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's freezing out here.
Yeah, the sun went away.
Oh, it's cold out here.
Supposed to be 75 tomorrow. Fingers crossed they don't change it like they did today. Jovelin, good to see you. How are you? Thank you, Miles. I appreciate you stopping in. It was nice talking to you. Stay warm. Don't work too hard on that firewood. Yeah, we can talk more about the music another time if you like. All right, I think since this is not working, I think I'm gonna do. No, not that one. Cloth. Those ones aren't marked either. Where'd it go? It's 2000. one of these attachments, the smaller ones, and I've got the bigger ones too that go on my like similar to the hook and latch. I'm gonna see how this one does. In there good. Ooh, that wind is getting chilly. Oh yeah, that's working well. Now I just gotta use the other drill that's got the lock on it. This one I have to hold the button down. The other one's got the little on thing where you can keep it on. Other machine. That works really well. Oh, can't keep a hold of this little booger. Oh yeah, that's gonna work out nice. If I don't answer you, it's because I haven't seen your message. I'm not ignoring you guys. My chat has a habit of freezing up. temperature must be dropping. It's getting colder out there. The wrong direction, didn't I? Sure did. It's already starting to get a little bit of a shine. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that. There's somebody stuck over there on the side of the road. I'm watching them right here. I think it might be maybe the mail truck? I don't know, it's hard to tell. I guess they could just be pulled off to the side, but it kind of looks like they're stuck to me. There's all that snow right there. Seems to be working pretty well. Like I said, up until now I've been using the the buffer and grinder, using it like a flat lap. So everything that I've been polishing has been mostly just like a straight cut and then sanded and polished, with the exception of a few like different little bevels and stuff like that I've been experimenting with. I hadn't done any like this. I mean, I've shaped them and sanded them and stuff, but I haven't brought any to a polish that were rounded. I did try to do one on my machine doing this same technique, but the other piece that I had didn't have this padding in there, so it was still giving you the flat surface, not giving you a nice round polish. Really nice because I've been trying to do natural polishes on the rocks without using the different stages of sanding and just doing a rough sanding with my Dremel and then a slight polish with the ceram oxide and stuff. So being able to use this with the padding in there, I'll be able to do some natural rocks like this, but have them polished. So I'll be able to keep the natural shape, like some, for example, like this, that have the secondary mineralization going on the outside, and I don't want to cut it off to polish the rock. So I can face this side like I did this one, cut it, polish it, and then I can also come back with this now and polish all these rough edges. So that'll be really nice. I'm super excited about that. Look at this. You guys see? Is that on screen? Let me see here. See how my spray bottle won't stand up? This summer it got so hot, look what it did to the bottom. It warped right there. So it's bubbled up now and it won't stand up. Isn't that the craziest thing? That's how hot it got here. The more I polish it, the more it brings out those beautiful wood grains in there. This color of agatized wood seems, or petrified. No, this would be agatized, I guess. Yeah. Because I could see, well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be considered agatized. It's the most common color that I find here. It's like this kind of blue-gray. It's smoky. It almost looks like smoky quartz. 2000, so I've noticed a lot of times I have a couple of these and they'll have, I believe it's pyrite. There'll be a little bit of metal coloring, just a line, here and there, just a few little areas. It doesn't have any gold tone to it like pyrite, but it's got a metal sheen to it. And it's not magnetic, so I don't think it's magnetite. And pyrite seems to be one of the more common minerals that I see online associated with petrified wood or agatized wood. I'm sure there's others, I'm still new and learning, so that's the one I see the most. Just assuming mine would be the more common of the two. Hope the chat didn't freeze again. Alright, let me go grab my serum oxide. I'll be right back. Well, it must be out here somewhere, because I can see it. Oh. Went under my salt. No wonder I couldn't find it. I thought I had it out here. Oh yeah, I need my little pad out of there too. I think I have one in here. Yep. I don't need that big one. There's a little tiny rock. Pebble. Little tiny pebble. I guess it would be gravel size. I guess you could call it that. Alright, come back here. This. Say it seems to be faster doing it this way than it does with my new diamond pads. This seems to be faster. Maybe it's just because it's a small stone. Very nice. It's already starting to shine, and this was, I can't read it because of course they cut it right where the number goes, right here. But it is 4 digits, and I think I see a number and a 6. That's what it looks like. I'm guessing. But these other ones have, like this one has just 3 digits, and that one I can actually read the 2000. So I believe that one was like 26 or 36 maybe. 100. Now I'm going to put some serum oxide on it. I like to load my pad first with the serum off of the tool that I'm going to use. Like, I'm going to use my Dremel. I use the little pad and load it with the serum first. I see people doing it all kinds of different ways. That way just seems to work better for me. That ordered some of this, but it was out of stock. They had it on sale this last month. I ordered a big container of it. Still waiting on it. Must have been a popular item this holiday season and during all the sales and stuff. Howdy, RSP. Howdy doody, okie donkey. How you doing today? I just missed your live the other day. I was like an hour late. I think I had just finished mine and came in, and I saw that it was like just an hour. Remember, it was Sundays. I need to get a little notepad or start a note in my phone and keep track of. Yeah, plug it in. Write down everybody's lives so I can remember when everybody does theirs. Yeah, I'm just gonna move that because I know it's gonna fall right on my toe. Doing good. Just got home from work. Oh, that's good. Hope you're staying warm. Nice and shiny. Oh, I did forget to wash it off though. It's definitely slippery. How well it'll show with it being so overcast, but it's taking a nice polish. Just stripped off about 6 layers. Yeah, you see, like, I've got mine on. Got 2 jackets. I had my gloves on earlier, but it's really not that bad. It's like 40 something. The sun is gone. When I first came out, the sun was out, so it wasn't that bad. Now that the sun's been covered up, it's a little chillier, but not too bad. The plus side, the next 2 days, it's supposed to be like 75. Super excited for that. As soon as the sun comes up, I'm going to be out here. I'm excited for 32. Heck yeah. How's Grandma Donkey, Miss Donkey doing? Yeah, this is my first time polishing. I mean, I've sanded them and shaped them, but I've never polished a round stone before. Because the equipment that I've had so far, I wasn't able to. So I'm trying all kinds of new stuff now. Experimenting. I'm in my laboratory. I'm sure this actually could be a lot shinier. It's just like I said, it's my first time doing it, so I'm just kind of experimenting. Goofing off here. Because I hate being stuck inside. Rubbernecker, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm assuming you made it home safely. I'm glad that you did. She's doing pretty well. She's definitely enjoying well-earned retirement and getting ready to head there now, actually. Oh, cool. Oh, tell her I said hi. Well, how did it go? You had to go get hubby. I hope it wasn't too bad of a breakdown for you. Heck yeah, I bet she's enjoying that retirement. would be too. Uh-oh, we're getting freeze up again. I'm gonna call this one done. Like I said, I'm sure it could probably be a lot better. I can barely hang on to it. It's taking a really nice shine. That was a good catch. Love looking at that grain in there. It's so pretty. Probably too dark. I don't know where I want to put that. I want to put it over here so I don't get sling back on it. Excuse me. Oh, what do I want to do next? I've got so many over here that need to be polished. I think I might do this one. Oh yeah, this one looks like it'd be a good one too. Been sanding and polishing this one the last few days on the live, and I finally got it to a final polish on the sander, and it's got a really nice shine to it, but I still want to hit them with that serum oxide because it'll just make it pop even more. Since I have it out, might as well do it. I definitely cannot wait until spring. Heck yeah. I know that's right. That's almost what I wrote in my title today for the live. I was gonna say, who took the spring weather? We've had a fairly mild winter up until now. This was the first really like cold that we'd gotten here. I probably should have done a bigger pad, but this will work. A little bit rain. Oh wow. Especially on dark colors, man. It just makes them pop so much. was gonna ask you too is like when you're playing your music, do you have your on your channel? Do you have it set for like Creative Commons? Like, can I use your music in a video or anything like that? I would love to be able to support, other channels or different creators and stuff versus, using like YouTube music. To help get more attention, for your channel and for your music and stuff like that. Oh, that wind is chilly. A little bit. Yes, you absolutely can with almost all my videos so people can click music and whatever they want. Cool. I appreciate that. I always like to ask. But yeah, it's great music. Plus, I would just like to, I try and support local business anytime I can. So it's the same kind of concept. I didn't look, but even if I would have looked and saw it was on there, I still would have asked just to double check. Man, I can't believe this rock took such a good polish because I really thought it was a sandstone or a siltstone, but I guess it still can be, but it must be super solidified because it has sanded and polished so nicely. It really surprised me. Missed a spot right there. I love how you have all the stickers and the notes and your chips hanging up on the wall. My husband and I were talking about that because he just built the outside table, the new workbench for me, but he's been working on the shop. Since we had that flood in April, everything, 4 foot and down was ruined. Yeah, he's been working on that, trying to get an area for me, and I was thinking the same thing, of taking mine and hanging them up in the shop like that. Kind of like how you have yours displayed. Right now I just have them all loose and then pull them out when I go to do a video. I need to put them in my regular videos too, I always forget. Put them in the background. I wonder what happened to Rubbernecker. She didn't never answer me. Uh-oh. See an answer anyway. The chat might have froze up. That's awful. I'm sorry that happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The power must be messing up again. Our oldest moved out, so I had to do something with the extra room. Yeah. Oh, man. Let me check if I don't even know if the internet's working. I'll be right back. Mega love shout out. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the support. Cow mix. Alright, so the internet's still working. I don't know what. The power in the house was on. Now it's working again. Yeah, we've had nothing but problems since the flooding with the power. It ripped out all that electrical, everything was all messed up. And so now he's having to run. We gotta use all kinds of extension cords and stuff, trying to get everything working. It wouldn't be so bad. It's that cable that costs so much, the 220 wire that we need to go from the power pole to the breaker box, because it's so, it's such a long distance, and that stuff is by the foot, and it's really expensive. I'm sure you know, but so we've been trying to use the 12 volt from the RV as much as we can, and then use like anything that's 220, we have it going directly to the power pole instead of into the RV through the converter. This is what happened yesterday. All the power went out. That stove started melting and it started grounding. Something was grounding out. Still working. Crazy. There's a couple little areas right here where it didn't have as much silica. It still has a little more of the sandstone texture. But other than that, it polished really nice. That's pretty good considering it's overcast out here, and I could see that much of a shine, so that's really good. Really happy with that one. I guess it's just going to be like a lower, like the sandstone with maybe some jasper that's mixed into it. It's got an awesome pattern. I just love those little inlets on the side there. And then it's got, on this end, it's got the dog tooth calcite on it. I might have to see if this will take a rough polish on there just to, clean it up a little bit. Give it a little bit of a shine. Just a real soft one. Not like a shine like this side, but just a little bit. Wow, I can't believe it shines so well. It's crazy. I think it's beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it. always forget that you guys like rocks over there too. I don't know why, because it's very common for our two hobbies to cross-contaminate, I guess, if you will. Most of the times, if you like one, you'll like the other one. At least at some level. See, I've been wanting to polish this one, but I didn't want to cut it because it was a small piece, and if I would have cut it, I would have lost a lot of it. But it's got this really cool, almost leopard print right there, banding in it. So I think I could polish this one now, doing it this way. Looks like it could possibly be a piece of wood. It almost looks like wood grain on that side. It might just be banding, but there is some pretty consistent lines there. I just love those bands on that side. It does. It looks just like a Bengal tiger. That's nice that you have your mom that close. Mine lives in Kentucky. All my family's pretty far away. The rest of my family's still in Florida. My kids are here. The next state over is just as about 2 hours away. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do this one. I just love those stripes in there. My husband said, I can't believe you're out there in that cold ass weather doing that. I was like, it's really not that cold. Less than 2 miles from us. Oh yeah, that's super cool. Have a blessed day. I'm going to take off now. Thank you, Share Bear. Have a great day. I appreciate your support. Don't work too hard. Hey, 3 Sky Warrior. How you doing? Good to see you. At work and can't stay. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Don't work too hard. I hope you stay warm and safe. Thank you, Share Bear. I really, really, really appreciate you. Why? It losing power. What is going on? Weird. I bet the kids like that too. know when my kids were younger, I lived in Florida still where most of my family is. And they were at Grandma's house every weekend. Now that I'm a grandma, I understand more. It's so much fun being a grandma. A lot better than being a parent. I mean, you still worry about them, like, you know, doing the right thing and stuff, but you get to have more fun being the grandparent now. When the younger grandkids come over, I give them all the chocolate and Mountain Dew they want, and jack them up and send them home. I mean, not unhealthy, but, you know, they get their fair share when they're here, that's for sure. I was hoping more of that red would come through, but it doesn't seem to be. There's just a little bit of it there. I'm not really shaping it, I'm just taking off any of the rough edges and any of the weathered exterior. And then I'll hit it with that finer grit, start the polishing. It'd be a pretty piece if somebody made jewelry with it, with those bands like that. bad it wasn't bigger. I could carve enamel with those bands. That'd be really cool. I gotta go get the kiddos. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll keep it running. Alright, thank you, Aqua Donkey. I appreciate you. You rock. Hi, Grandma Donkey. Bye, Grandma Donkey. Oh, the sun is coming out. Yay! Woohoo! Oh, man. Come back. No, come back. I tried to come out. Hey, I'm here. Alright, come back, son. No, come back. Don't go. Oh, yeah. That thing is just freaking awesome looking. I just love those tiger stripes on there. I'm really starting to think it might be some wood because this side. Just got, if you guys can see that, those lines in there. Just could be some really cool chert, but and it feels kind of, it doesn't feel as much like chert. It feels more like opal almost. It has more of a plastic feel than a chert feel. A spot that almost looked like a fossil too. Where it's at now. Oh yeah, right here. Right in here under my finger. There's some little tiny, see those 3 or 4 brown spots? They almost look like little fossils in there. Whatever it is, it's freaking cool looking, I know that. Alright, now I'm gonna hit it with... I don't want to use this one. I think I'm gonna use that drill again because it did really well. There's a little bit of a line right there. I want to bring it down just a little bit so I can get a better shine. down just a little bit more. I wonder if it's my multi-plug that keeps messing up on me. That's what it is. Definitely a lot more yellow that's coming out. More of that yellow, kind of orange, brown color starting to come out of there. I was hoping there's some red just right on the surface here. I was hoping more of that would come through when I started sanding, but it doesn't look like it. I've been trying not to hit it too much because it doesn't look like it goes very deep. I don't want to pull it all out. Roll call, good to see you. How are you? I hope you're having a good day, staying warm. Alright, let's use this one. I'm good, just trying to stay warm. It looks a little cold there. Yeah, it was supposed to be warm out today, like it was yesterday, and I guess they got their days mixed up or something. I don't know what happened, but it's not as warm. But it is supposed to be 75 the next 2 days, so I'm super excited about that. It was a lot warmer when I first came out, too. Now that the sun's went behind the clouds, there's actually quite a bit of clouds coming in. It looks like it's going to rain. I hope not, because it's going to snow if it rains. But yeah, it's starting to get a little chillier now. All the snow is starting to melt, so we've got a nice big mud slushy going on. Yes, it's definitely going to be nice. Can't wait. So I was telling them earlier in that chat, I'm going to be out here as soon as the sun comes up. I'm going to be coffeeed up, dressed, and ready to go as soon as that sun pops up. And that temperature starts rising like that, I'm going to be out here with bells on. Duh. Oh, what? Slippery. Been trying out some of my different attachments and different things. Up until now, I've only been sanding and polishing mostly flat rocks. But now that I have some different equipment, I'm trying to do some that are, have, still have the natural shape to them, or curve, or what have you. This drill attachment, this one, works really good. I think you could put this, there's one more, there's another piece that you would have to add, but it would screw onto your mandolin thing for the Dremel. I think it goes on there too. On there, or on the, either that or the drill, either one. And I've got a larger one like this too that goes to the hook and latch. Same here. I was warmer yesterday. Oh yeah. I mean, it's nice so you don't get all hot and sweaty working outside. But when it gets too cold, then it's like if you just bump your finger like that, it feels like you just broke your hand, because it hurts so bad when it's cold. It hurts 10 times worse. So I'm sure you know, out there doing your thing with your cabin in the cold and stuff, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. if you guys could hear it on there or not, but I could hear the boom and the sound hit here before the rest of them came. They were probably already over there, and I was just now hearing it over here on this side. That sounded close. Yeah. When I lived in North Florida, I was right outside a bunch of bases there, like Pensacola, NAS, and Herbert Field and stuff there. And I swear to God, it was like they were flying on top of our house. And they would do their army games. It was within 5 miles of my house where they would do where they all go out in the woods for the weekend and do whatever it is that they do. And then they had the bombing range, and at night you could see them dropping the bombs from the airplane. You'd see the lights from them. And one year they were out there doing something, and they flew over, and it was real quiet, and then all of a sudden, like this, that's about how bad my sliding glass doors shook. I thought they were gonna break. It was crazy. I did find a really cool bomb thingy. You're not supposed to do it, but when we were kids, we used to always go sneaking over there and checking stuff out. Not like actually on the area, you know, because it's all fenced and stuff like that. But we'd go over there checking stuff out, and we were coming back out on this old dirt road, and I found this like cartridge. It wasn't live or anything, but it had the flywheel pieces coming off of it, and then like a circle in the middle. But it was nothing was in it, so I don't know if it was a part that came off a bomb or what. I don't know what it was. It was cool looking. It was brass. I was probably like 12. I want to live there. It's right there, right on the coast of Florida. It was quite normal to see people walking around in full gear, full fatigues and camo, and when I was an adult one year, it was during the summertime. I was outside, I was washing the car, doing something. I remember something with a water hose. And the helicopters kept flying over and flying over. And then right as the sun started to set, right as it's getting just too dark just to really see good outside, 3 black helicopters flew over, and I was outside and I'm looking up, and it looked like they were about to touch the pine trees. They were so close. They were flying so low. There was 3 of them. They were just flying, no formation. I guess they were doing their practice stuff or whatever. But they have the Blue Angels are stationed there too. So I've been to the air show several times, but they would always fly over the house when they were practicing. And those things they're like those ones just went by. They're super fast. And they do a really good show. It's fun to watch them doing all their stunts. Man, I still can't get over how shiny that is. crazy. Alright, now I need to move down. Lower grip. This one, 1,000, yeah. That one. Funky color. Treetop flying, yes. But it did look like they were going to touch the pine trees. They were so low. This thing has got the coolest pattern, I swear. It just feels, it doesn't feel like church. It feels weird. Yeah, I think it's I think it's this, the plug-in right here. I think it's loose. that's got some good color in it. Yeah, I know. Isn't it cool looking? I love it. It reminds me of tiger stripes right here on the end. It reminds me of a Bengal tiger. I thought it was a piece of chert, but it doesn't feel like this glassy or it's like silica or quartz feels like. It feels more like plastic almost. It's weird. So maybe it might be a opalized. So I don't know if you guys noticed when I've been sanding, it's been real powdery too. Excuse me. Well, I guess this one is the same. It's just this one's got it's the same type of material. It's got similar colors, but yeah, I guess it is chert. Just something about it just feels different for some reason. It's starting to take a little bit of a shine. And you should have taken a lot more than that with 2,000 grit. Huh. Well, I didn't do it that long yet either. I just only did it for a little bit. Let's see, the sun's trying to come out again. That little piece of red really pops out at you. I know, right? I'll be trying to be careful because it's getting smaller, so I'm trying not to hit it that much because it doesn't look like it goes very deep in there. I was hoping more would come out, but my new hobby, good to see you. How are you? Thank you for coming. Loving life. I'm so glad to see you at work. Thank you. I'm enjoying myself. I'm trying some of my new stuff. I've got this one on the drill with my the attachment. As I was telling them, I normally, up until now, have been making a straight cut and doing mostly straight sanding and polishing with a few edges that I've beveled and just goofing around different things. But I haven't done anything with, like a rounded top or with structure like this, like, lines and stuff. So I tried it on here, and then what else did I use? Oh yeah, I tried my Dremel. I used similar to this, one of the soft pads, and tried it on there too. And just goof it off. How you been doing? Hi, Rock. I just woke up from a nap. Hey, Sharon, how are you? I hope you had a good nap. Been working on this guy. Look at that banding, isn't that cool? I just love it. Reminds me of a tiger. Oh, there's the other side. Great. Cool. Glad to hear that. I mean, it's taking a polish, but just not well. Help if the sun was out. So I don't want to cut this one because it's such an awkward shape. I would have to cut so much of it off, and I don't want to. So I figured I would just try and polish the outside like this a little bit. See, it's starting to take a little bit of a shine, but not great. The video is extremely clear. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it seems to do really good with Streamlabs for some reason versus YouTube. And guess what? I figured out what I've been doing wrong on my videos, why my videos are coming out blurry. I've been filming at 30 frames per second. And I should be filming at 60 frames per second because I'm always moving. So I switched that on my camera settings and it made a big difference on my last video that I just did. So I'm excited to share that one with you guys. I still have a couple of videos in front of it, but because I keep adjusting all kinds of, the settings for the live and the cameras and the internet and everything, trying to get it straightened out. Yes, I'm so happy. I just thought that you filmed at 30 frames a second unless you were walking and running and stuff. Well, I usually don't film walking because I know it's blurry and all jumbly, so I usually don't film doing that. But I guess since my hands are moving so much, that I'm supposed to be filming at 60 frames per second. Just never had put two and two together. I never claimed to be a smartest. Oh, look at this one. You remember the other day I was polishing this one? I hit it with some serum oxide today. Look at that. And it's overcast out here. Look how shiny it is. super excited about that. I can't believe it took such a good shine. Whoa, gorgeous. Thank you. I'm so excited. I never even thought it would get half that good. I never did. Just didn't think it was going to shine that good. And it did. Surprised me. Oh, it's starting to get cold. This in here. I'll do this. It is supposed to be 75 degrees here tomorrow, Sharon, and the next day. It's supposed to be sunny and 75. Screwy! It's almost like a mirror shine on that rock. I know, it did so good. I'm so excited. I can't believe it polished that. I keep looking at it myself. I'm astonished. Really, I am. This one. yeah, thank you guys for coming to the silent live last night. I saw you pop in, and I was just walking past because I was going to bed. I went to bed at like 7 something. I was out. I was exhausted. It's 55 degrees here right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely cooler than that. I think the high today was 43, and it feels like it's probably about back in the 30s now since the sun's not out. Definitely with that wind chill. How did the live last night on the crystal? I turned the little carousel thingy. I turned it all the way on low so it was just barely moving because I noticed I had a couple people tell me when it was spinning it was too blurry because of the internet. So I thought maybe if I turned it way down on low it would keep it from blurring out. That crystal is big. It's like this big in my hand. It's close to about the same size as this rock. I measured it and it's 5.5 inches long, and I can't wrap my fingers all the way around it like that and close it. I think I'm going to hit some of these other pieces while I got this serum oxide out and polish them. I wish I could switch my live over. I started it on the tablet out here, so I can't switch it over to my laptop inside. I have to end the live and then start another one. Or I would go inside, and I've got a whole bunch of snow videos I was going to do a live on. I'll probably do it tomorrow night or something maybe. Because it's getting chilly. Chilly, chilly. Oh, I should have done that one when I had that out. There's one I wanted to do. Maybe it's over here. I'm gonna do this one again. I've been working on this one for a while now too. I don't know what it is. I can see all the way into it with a flashlight, like it's agate material, but it's really porous. See how it's got all those little tiny holes and bugs all in it? That's not tear out from polishing, it's just got holes all in it. And then some of the areas like this, it's got red filled in. So I don't know if it's just like a little red agate pocket or what. Because it looks similar to a pudding stone, but we don't have real pudding stones here. We have the same kind of material, but like the agate quartz kind of stuff. Let me get the outside wet so you can see it. Here's what the outside of it looks like. I guess it could just be, because I really thought it was a piece of wood, especially the shape of it. But I don't see any grains, but it looks like I can almost see some lines in there. It's really weird. Another thing that was strange, you see the shine on it? It's got a decent shine, but that's 1500. When I took it to 6000, it made it go duller. I've never had a rock do that before. It was duller than this at 6,000. So I took it back down to 1500. What's the other side? It's just the weirdest thing. I guess it just could be some iron stained chalcedony maybe. If I don't know. No clue. It looks like one of those statue rocks from the side. Statue rocks. Oh, you're talking about from, oh crap, I had the name in my head too. You're talking about all of them that are standing up straight like this in a circle? That is strange because you usually higher the grit, the higher the shine, right? I thought it was really weird, and I even double checked myself. I looked and made sure I had the right number, 1500, 6000, and then I did it again, and it's the same thing. And I know if you don't use enough water, you'll get dull marks and like grabs or whatever they're called, like drag marks and stuff. But I had plenty of water, and I even tried a different rock, and the other rock did fine. It was just this one that was doing it. So I don't know what the heck. Stonehenge, is that the one you're thinking of? Alright, we're gonna hit this one with some polish and see how it does after I plug it in. Yep, that's what it's the plug. Yeah, I had to keep washing this rock off because it's so porous. It was filling up with the little debris. And I could still see some of the holes have it in there, but I can't get it out, even with my little toothbrush. Guess I could have let it soak overnight. Maybe that might have helped. Right. Look at that. Can you tell where I did? I just did this top area right here. Look how shiny it is. So shiny! Made a big difference. Maddie, good to see you. How are you? Hope you're staying warm. Girl, you're freezing your tushy out there. Yes, it is getting cold. It wasn't too bad earlier, but right now it's starting to, the wind is starting to pick up and it's getting chilly. That's what I was just saying. I wish I could switch my live over, but since I started it on this device, I can't change it to the other one inside now. But it is supposed to be 75 and sunny the next 2 days, so I'm going to be out here as soon as the sun comes up. I add another layer on. I got 2 tops now. Yeah, one jean and one long john. Yeah, I've got on 2 jackets and 2 pairs of pants, but I only have on 1 pair of socks today, and I could tell the difference. My toes are starting to get a little cold. But I'm not going to be out here too much longer. It's already 4 o'clock. Oh, wow, I'm so glad I did this one. This serum oxide made such a good time. You see that? Let's see if we can compare them. Well, side by side, you can't tell much of a difference. But when I look at it straight on like that, I can tell. It's this side that has the serum on it. It is 55 degrees here in South Georgia. It's 4:55. Oh, it's 38 there, and the low's 25 tonight. Oh, and it's dropping lower. Yuck. RJ Frogpine, good to see you. How are you? It is 40 degrees in Missouri. Yeah, I think we're close to that here, Frogpine. I'm about an hour. Well, I'm about 3 hours south of Fayetteville. My my ice is gone, but no, the art is mud, and oh yeah, more mud. Yep, same here. That's what I call a mud slushy. Look what I found at the grocery store the other day, Frog Pond. I saw the shape, so instinctively I'm picking it up. It was in the grocery store. You know how they have the little rock areas? And I flipped it over, and you see the perfect, like, a flake was taken out there. It could be a natural break, yeah. But those hatch marks right there and that crease are not natural, I don't think. Let's see if I can turn it. catch that. Here we go. They are, there we go, I might be able to see it now. They're really close together and rhythmic. Like, they don't look like they're just natural breaks. You and I like rocks. Oh yeah, I'll be out here 20 degrees. Everything around here, so it has ice on it, except for the main roads. It's been raining here all day today. Yuck. I have one, it's a leaf on mine. Oh, cool. Oh, absolutely picking it up. Fossilized leaf. I got mine at the river. Oh, that's so cool. It's a tool, I think. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it kind of, it's got a little area here that looks like, that would naturally sit for the thumb. And then it's got another, soft area here for the finger. I was super excited about it. I found this and then two other pieces earlier this week, last week. I just found this on the first. I mean, it could be natural, but this is right here. It's just so close together. Those little conchoidal marks. I am the same. Yeah. Paint it with orange ochre. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't know there was orange ochre. I'm not really a big ochre fan anyway, but... Oh, the sun's trying to peek through the clouds. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that one and then I'm gonna wrap up the live because I'm getting cold. And my husband said, "What in the heck are you doing out there in this weather?" Dedication, dedication. That's what it is. Dedication. Well, I mean, it looked like it was painted with orange a long time ago. Ah, okay, gotcha. Gosh, I was trying to tape my computer. Went nuts. I was trying Try say, have you tried taking a photo of it and searching to see what comes up for it? No, I haven't. I never try to Google search photos of the rocks or anything because I did one time and it was so not helpful. It told me it was like chicken or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it said now, but it was something's food and it was a rock. So I just like never went back to it. I've heard that there's a few apps that you can use and put in the image of your rock and it's supposed to tell you what it is, but I haven't seen very good reviews on them. I don't know, I've never tried those ones, but it did. It said like chicken tender or something, fried chicken or something was the answer it gave me. Fried chicken does sound good now that I'm thinking about it. Some homemade fried chicken. Oh yeah, that's right. You got the chef at your house. I forgot. I saw that SOS and stuff that he was making. I saw there was a new one. I haven't watched it yet. But it looked good. Oh. Definitely deepening the color, making the color pop. Sharon, do you have RJ Frog Pond on your channel? I mean on your subscription? He's got an awesome rock channel too. You'd love it. Everybody in here's got good channels. Do you guys ever find any arrowheads or tools or anything there, Maddie? I know in that area, like the Tennessee and stuff, they have it's a good area for artifact hunting, I know. And geos, all kinds of stuff. Oh, I officially can't feel my fingers. What are we cooking today? And I'll tag any leftovers. I made shepherd's pie. Yum, that sounds so good. What do you feel is your totem? I have stones with animals on them. Be happy to send you some. Oh, that's super cool. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Maddie? Because my totem, I have it here, but I haven't started it yet. This one. I have two of them. This one I got the wood all prepped. And I took most of the bark off and left some in areas for the color and the texture. I just haven't decided what design that I want to use yet. I was thinking about using kind of like the Northwest, like Oregon and North California, that kind of tribal Indian style, the way they do their animals. Oh, yeah, I can't wait until this weekend. I wonder what Johnny's gonna cook. I can't wait. I bet. Hey, Rock, I found a brown rock that looks like Ronald McDonald and has a smooth and dull, not shiny at all. My new neighbor, she saw the other day and asked me if she could have it. I told her, hell no. Oh, that's funny. Whose channel, Rock? Maddie, I've subscribed to your channel. To RJ Frog Pond, the one under you right there. He's got a rock channel too. Okay, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Stay safe and warm. Cherokee meeting grounds for all the tribes. Love going there. It's peaceful, but find lots of them there. Oh, I bet. I've collected the ones that we found, but it's not many. Yeah, she's got a bunch of them. A bunch of really nice ones, too. Love it. I can't wait to see it. Thank you. Yeah, I can't make up my mind yet. I've been waiting, for it to, like, I want to feel it. Put the right thing on there. Or did you mean like my spirit animal? I didn't know if you were talking about that. I miss carving. I plan on buying a few tools to go back to it soon. Oh yeah. I've always been like into carving and stuff, but I haven't shared a lot of it. Now that I have the new wood tips, I plan on sharing more. I want to create a wall display for them soon, that's for sure. Oh, that'll be cool. Colleen Crank, hi, rock solid. Good to see you, how are you? Oh, Crane, sorry. The reflection got my... This snow is reflecting off my screen over here, even though there's no sun out. It's crazy. I used to weigh more my pieces, but sell for over 100, and I was just a teen back then. Yeah. Is that Colleen? Colleen? Friends of Dasher Colleen? Is that you? Is that the same Colleen or a different Colleen? Don't go get sick, get coffee, and maybe come back after. No, I don't. I knock on wood. I don't ever get sick, and I never get sick from being cold for some reason. Yes. Okay. All right. I didn't recognize the name. I was just making sure. Happy birthday, Colleen. Yeah, a lot of people, like my husband, he's the same way. If he gets wet or if he gets cold, he'll get sick. I always call him a sickie. Like a little kid, little snot-nosed kid. He's always getting sick. I tell my girls I wish now I would have saved that money back then, right? Colleen's Corner. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that you changed it. I can't even remember. I can't believe I remembered the full name. I'm bad with names. But when you're young and you don't think about those things, that's very true, Maddie. If only. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. If we could just go back and change just like one thing. Woohoo! Slippery. I feel like a penguin walking in the snow, like happy feet. It was good. So, what are you to them? I can't wait to see what you create. It's gonna be gorgeous. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna start putting this stuff away because it's about to be dark and I'm gonna have to go in so I can still feel my toes in the morning. But like I said, it's supposed to be 75 and sunny tomorrow, so I'm gonna be out here as soon as the sun comes up. Tomorrow and the next day. Well, one of those days I gotta go grocery shopping. Depends on when my mother-in-law wants to go, but this will be my last two lives for the month, tomorrow and the next day. And then I'll have to wait again until next month. But fingers crossed, you guys. I got an appointment with the new internet company. So hopefully we'll be able to get the fiber optics out here instead of this satellite, because the satellite is crappy. And not to mention very expensive. We were just talking about that the other day on the live. I pay more for my internet than I do my electric bill. Definitely get a hot drink when you go in, please, and cover up warm. Oh yeah, it's plenty warm in the house. Oh sweet, good luck. I wish it goes well. Thank you, I appreciate that. Did you do anything special for your birthday, Colleen? My luck, if I leave that out, it's gonna rain. I better take it in. Chat must have froze up again. I'm ready to go eat some dinner. I can hear my stomach growling. Make the trip and take this, and then I'll come back and get that. It's just so slippery in this mud and snow. Whoa. I swear that was me earlier on my live. I was so hungry. It was like tigers fighting. That's funny. Everybody must have been roaring, Maddie. I know sometimes it sounds so loud, I feel like you guys could hear it, but I mean, I know you can't, but it feels like it. Have you ever farted on your live? I have, and I like stopped, and I was like, oh my god, I wonder if they heard that. And then I was like, oh well, if they heard it, you know, it happens. I can't help it, I'm human. But I know I felt my eyes get really big when it happened. I was like, yeah, I did, and I was like this. My eyes got real big, and I could feel it, and it felt like there was a neon sign going. But I know, you know, it wasn't loud or anything, but it's still, I was like, oh my god. Loud belly roars. I ate 2 plates after that live. Oh wow. But no more roar after that, I bet. That's what I was just thinking. I'm probably going to do a quick dinner because it's cold, and I don't want to have the heater off for a long time to turn the big oven on. So I'll probably just use like my little toaster oven. Make like some frozen pizza or something. But I really want like some meatloaf and mashed potatoes and gravy and corn and bread. You know, like I want a good Sunday dinner, but I don't want to cook it. I'm being lazy. But I don't think I could wait that long. Maddie, I ate 3 plates of spaghetti last night. Holy cow, Sharon, where'd you put that? Spaghetti's filling. There you you never know when a fart is gonna happen. Hey, you never know when a fart's more than a fart. Well, you know, but you know too late. You guys heard that song online? Thought I farted, but I sharted. And it's the guy on the guitar and he's stringing along, singing it. Never know. It's usually after 3 plates of food, though. Oh, Rock, you're barking up my tree now. As long as we keep your dog away from my mailbox, we'll be good. But I'm freezing, and I gotta get stuff. I'm gonna wrap up the live, but I really appreciate everybody coming and keeping me company. The older you get, you gotta think twice. Right? Exactly. Please go eat and warm up. I gotta go now, but everyone have a great night. Thank you, Maddie. Have a good one. Stay warm and safe. Thank you. You too. Always think twice. Well, you're still young. You don't have to. That is so true. Good talking to everyone. Take care. Thank you, Roll Call. I appreciate you being here. You're awesome. I'll come visit everybody's sites. It probably won't be tonight, but it'll probably be after like 3 days from now when I'm done with my lives. Then I'll have time to be able to come back and visit everybody. Oh, Rock, my neighbor just came over and asked me if she could have a few pairs of my earrings. I told her $20 and she's pissed now. Oh well, bye. Kick rocks. Matter of fact, pick some up on your way out and you can make a pair of earrings. You have to be greedy sometimes, and I don't consider it being greedy. It's just you have to be. You have to put you gotta put yourself first sometimes. Your neighbor sure does ask for a lot of stuff. I'd ask her to stay on her side. Rock, I work hard on these earrings just to give them away, you know? I know you do. That's hard work. It'd be one thing if you wanted to give her a pair, then yeah, but for her to come ask you for a couple pairs is kind of selfish of her to do. Greedy, selfish, whatever the word is I'm thinking of. If she really wanted a pair, she could have been like, hey, maybe I can get a pair from you when I get paid, or, and then let you offered to be like, well, here, I can give you a discount, or whatever. You just don't ask for things. Some people are raised differently, though. Alright, guys. I gotta go get my doggies fed and get my husband fed and get myself fed. Thank you again for coming. Well, my sister told her we didn't know her and she needed to stay on her side of the road. That's good. Yeah, I would too. Especially if they keep coming over and asking for stuff. It's one thing to be neighborly, but then there's a fine line there. I'll probably put my silent live, my overnight light live on later on before I lay down, which won't be too long from now because I'm tired. But if you guys have time and you want to, feel free to stop in and let it run. Okay, bye, Rock. You stay safe, warm, healthy, and be careful going out in the weather. Alright, thank you. Love you, Sharon. Have a good night. Stay safe, guys.